This is the Greg Bedard Patriots Podcast with Nick Caddles.
Everybody, welcome into the Greg Bedard Patriots Podcast here on the CLNS Media Network. I am here in Eagan, Minnesota, where the Patriots had their first of two joint practices with the Minnesota Vikings. Let's get right into it. We all knew this was going to be a very tough test for the Patriots offense. Drake Maye, the offensive line, especially the two rookies, with how much Brian Flores, the former Patriots defensive coordinator, likes to throw at offenses, whether it's different rushes. He'll show, at one point he showed all-out blitz, bluffed out of that. Sometimes he sent them. Yeah, I saw, one safety up at the line of scrimmage, then all of a sudden he dropped back into deep safety. How to go for the Patriots. I would say it was a mixed bag, and that's pretty much what Drake Maye and also Garrett Bradbury had to say after practice. I think Maye said, they got us a few times, we got them a few times. Garrett Bradbury said, when we blocked it up, there were some big plays, and there were two big plays, one to Mac Hollins, who was wide open down the left sideline, and Travion Henderson, who was all by himself. Drake Maye found him for touchdowns, so that was good to see. Henderson was the second play of 2 minutes, so they got to celebrate on that. Mac Hollins, after his touchdown, punted the ball into the stands, which drew flags from the officials. He said that he did it to sort of change the energy. The Patriots had been scuffling a little bit. How'd the protection go? Not great. I had the Patriots, the first team, for 6 sacks. It was basically almost 25% of the dropbacks for Drake Maye. Ended up in a sack. Josh Dobbs had a very rough day with 2 interceptions, 2 pick sixes. He was also sacked twice. I watched the offensive line in one-on-ones. I actually think they did really well for the most part. Will Campbell went 1-0-1 against Jonathan Grenard, who is one of the best pass rushers in the league. Other guys up front, pretty much held their own, had some good reps and some, not so great reps. I thought Garrett Bradbury, the former Viking, had a rough time in team period. I think he got called for 2 holding calls, gave up a sack. Watching Drake Maye a little bit in 7-on-7 when the offensive line was done or between reps, he seemed to be a little bit high with his passes today at times. He overthrew in team. He had Kyle Williams deep once, overthrew him. But I will say this about Drake Maye. I thought that, he handled everything that the Vikings threw at him really well. He wasn't flustered at all. That's really big. Because you'll see some quarterbacks who are inexperienced, don't know what they're doing, come into a situation like this against this kind of defense, and they leave sort of flustered, and they look really bad. That was not the case with Drake Maye, and when they executed and blocked it up, they made some plays down the field. Even on his sacks, Drake was still finding ways to connect with receivers, even though I don't count them as completions. Including one, he had a really nice one to Kayshon Boutte where he sort of slid up to the front of the right pocket and delivered a pass. I did not watch much of the defense. I will say, from what I've heard from other reporters, including guys that I go back a ways with the Vikings, they were impressed with the Patriots defense. There was a lot of pressure, some coverage sacks. Really the only big play that the Vikings offense made against the Patriots defense was a screen pass that went about 65 yards. Good work from the Patriots defense. So that's it from day one. We will be back here for day 2. Not sure if it's going to be padded or not. By the way, one thing that I have on BSJ for our members, I did post video of the first and second team offensive line in their one-on-one drills, so you can judge for yourself. That'll do it from Eagan, Minnesota. I will see you tomorrow. This is the Greg Bedard Patriots Podcast on the CLNS Media Network.